Hello friends, welcome back to Technique. In this video, we will be doing the detailed camera review of the OnePlus 15. So OnePlus 15 has been launched in India with the triple camera setup, the 50 megapixel triple camera setup, and you also get a 32 megapixel selfie camera. And this device is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the most powerful chip available right now from Snapdragon for Android devices. And it does get a new design. There are a whole lot of changes, massive capacity battery. So we'll be covering all the aspects. So in this video, we'll be particularly looking at the camera of the OnePlus 15. Now there has been a lot of talk of late how the sensors have been downgraded on the OnePlus 15 compared to the OnePlus 13. The size of the sensor specifically has been smaller when you compare with the OnePlus 13. So that is something which has been discussed a lot. So we'll talk about that as well, the sensor size, how it has changed, and does that bring a downgraded experience in terms of camera. That's also what we're going to talk. We'll also be doing a detailed camera comparison of the OnePlus 15 with the OnePlus 13. That will be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. In this video, we'll particularly look at the cameras on the OnePlus 15. So before getting into the video, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. So let's first have a look at the hardware of the OnePlus 15. Now OnePlus 15 comes with a triple 50 megapixel camera. Now the primary camera is a Sony IMX906 sensor, 1 by 1.56 inch sensor. Now comparing to the OnePlus 13, you did have a 1 by 1.43 inch Sony Light 8 sensor. So there is definitely a downgrade in terms of sensor size. Also the aperture value is also changed. Now it is f1.8 on OnePlus 15, while it was f1.6 on the OnePlus 13. Now secondary camera is a 50 megapixel JN5 sensor, 3.5x zoom, again 1 by 2.76 inch sensor. Now previously it was 1 by 1.95 inch sensor, Sony Light 600 on the OnePlus 13. So once again there is a downgrade in terms of telephoto, but you do get 3.5x optical zoom compared to the 3x on the OnePlus 13. Now the third camera is a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. So that's the camera hardware of the OnePlus 15. Now in terms of selfie experience, you get a 32 megapixel Sony IMX709 sensor, RGBW sensor, and 1 by 2.74 inch sensor. And that's the camera hardware of the OnePlus 15. Now one additional change with respect to OnePlus 15 is that you get 4K 120 FPS video recording. That's definitely a welcome change, and you get plenty of options including some new filters available. So let's talk about the camera sample. So let's see if there is a downgrade or has the quality changed, how good the quality is. Remember, there is no Hasselblad tuning this time on the OnePlus 15. It's OnePlus computation algorithm with the Detail Max algorithm. That's what OnePlus claims. Detail Max gives you better overall experience is what OnePlus claims. So let's find out that. Let's go straight into the camera samples, and let's first start with the daylight captures. So looking at the daylight captures, you can see here under bright sunlight the images have come really nice, great details offered. The sky colors are also really nice. The colors are really punchy actually, but it doesn't oversaturate much, and the details and dynamic range looks excellent. And as such, I would say OnePlus has done a really good job with the daylight captures. Excellent colors, dynamic range, and even when you zoom into the pictures, you can see here the details are not lost. So the Detail Max algorithm does really wonders with respect to the overall quality of the images, and they do look really great. So dynamic range, details, and overall color quality definitely looks great on the OnePlus 15. Now when it comes to telephoto lens, once again OnePlus has done a great work with respect to the colors. They are very much similar to how the primary camera colors are. So once again does a good job. Once again you can see that the details are really good. The sharpness levels and overall quality of the images with the telephoto lens looks pretty good, and pretty much really good with the 3.5x zoom on the telephoto lens. Now when it comes to ultra wide, you can see the consistency in terms of colors. The details are really good, and the colors are once again exactly the same like the primary and the telephoto lens. So there is no change here whatsoever in terms of the colors. So that's again one great thing OnePlus has done. Overall the color quality is very much in sync with all the three camera systems. Now when it comes to close-up images, you can once again see that the colors are good, the sharpness levels is good, especially the macros have come really nice, the details and sharpness levels definitely looks good. And overall the quality of the images even in indoor shots also looks pretty much similar to what we have seen on any phone in this price segment. So once again OnePlus has done a good job. Now when it comes to portrait, this is one area where we feel OnePlus has improved a lot compared to the OnePlus 13. The skin tones are done really well actually. There is no over whitening issue or over exposing the skin tones. The skin tones are more or less accurate. The dynamic range also looks good. The bokeh effect also looks great, and the edge detection is one thing which we really like. Even the hair strands are also done really well in terms of edge detection. So the portrait algorithm definitely works really well on the OnePlus 15, and there is nothing much to complain here in terms of portraits. Now you can take portraits in 3.5x, 2x, and also the primary camera, the 1x. Almost all of them came really well, and the consistency is really good. Now moving on to the low light. Now you can see here under artificial light, you can see the details are really good, the sharpness levels are good, and you could see that noise levels are kept minimum, and overall detailing and sharpness levels and the dynamic range also looks great on this camera. So the primary camera does a really good job in terms of details. Now when it comes to telephoto lens, this is one area where we didn't like much in terms of the night experience. There is a lot of noise creeping in, and the details are okay, but it's not really that sharp, and there is a bit of AI kick in the telephoto lens, especially in terms of extreme low light. You can clearly see that, and some areas it does give a undesirable effect with the AI algorithm, but nevertheless I would say there is scope for improvement in the telephoto lens, especially in the low light experience. Now when it comes to the ultra wide, you can see that the similar experience. Nothing much to complain, it looks pretty good. The details are also quite okay with the ultra wide angle camera. Now moving on to the selfie camera, the 32 megapixel RGBW sensor does a good job. The skin tones are rendered pretty well, and the overall quality also looks great, especially the skin tones and the colors are done really well. The dynamic range also looks good. So I would say the selfie camera is quite good in my opinion. Personally I liked it. Again, the background bokeh effect also looks good. The edge detection is also done really well on the selfie camera. So overall, there's no downgrade in terms of selfie experience. Now in terms of video recording, the phone can do 4K 120 FPS. That's first time we are seeing on a OnePlus device. The 4K 120 FPS quality is good, but while panning you can see that it isn't smooth actually. The stabilization is also quite good, but you can see it's not very smooth in terms of panning. So that's one area where OnePlus needs to step in and improve it. The same goes with the 4K 60 FPS footage. It's not very smooth in terms of panning. While the quality and colors and sharpness levels are good, the panning is not very smooth, and the stabilization of course is good, but this is one area where OnePlus needs to fix. The panning, you can see some jitter happening. That's something not desirable at this price segment. The same goes with the 120 or rather the 60 FPS 1080p footage. Panning is not very smooth, while the quality definitely looks good with colors. The ultra wide angle camera 4K 60 FPS, very similar to the primary camera. Colors and the dynamic range looks good. The sharpness levels are also quite good, but once again panning is not very smooth here. Now telephoto lens, 3.5x telephoto lens, the details and stabilization works good. Once again you could see that it's not very smooth while panning. That's one area where OnePlus needs to improve across all the lenses. So this is the 4K 60 FPS footage taken using the 32 megapixel selfie camera on the OnePlus 15. So the rear camera can do 4K 120 FPS, but the selfie camera can do 4K 60 FPS. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is, the audio output, and the overall dynamic range and the details. So that is a detailed camera review of the OnePlus 15. As a whole, I would say basically I like the camera experience on this, especially the portrait experience, and also the selfie experience was really good. There's absolutely no issues here. The skin tones and all the overall details are really good. The colors are slightly richer, I would say, when you compare with the OnePlus 13, but not by a huge margin. The dynamic range, everything looks good. The ultra wide, the telephoto, everything nails it really well. But low light telephoto was not that impressive. impressive, I would say. And some areas the AI algorithm was slightly, I would say heavier in terms of usage. That could have been reduced, especially when it comes to night mode and extreme zoom. You could see that AI kick in, but then not by a huge margin that it would make the photo experience unpleasant. But it's still there is a bit of AI. You can clearly see that. But overall, I would say the cameras are good on the OnePlus 15. There is absolutely no issues in terms of overall experience. There is also no downgrades. And the video recording, one area where we feel OnePlus could improve a bit. There is a bit of stutter and jitteriness in the video while panning, especially in the 4K 60 FPS. So that is one area where OnePlus could improve a bit more. But overall, I would say there is no downgrades in the experience with respect to the photos and videos on the OnePlus 15. So we'll also be doing OnePlus 15 versus OnePlus 13 camera comparisons. So tune for that. So this is the OnePlus 15 camera review. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. What do you guys think about the cameras on the OnePlus 15? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Amr signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.